Love is not a fairy tale, it is a journey. And while no marriage is perfect, some couples seem to have it all figured out. What is their secret? Today, I'm sharing the top 10 things happily married couples know but don't usually talk about. These are not fluffy advice. These are real, raw, and sometimes surprising truths that make their love last. Trust me, by the end of this video, you will see relationships in a new light. What makes some marriages so strong that they seem unshakable? Is there a magic formula? Well, today, I'm going to share 10 secrets happily married couples know but rarely talk about. Stick with me because number 1 might just blow your mind. Number 10. They don't always like each other. Surprise, right? Even the happiest couples have days where they feel annoyed or frustrated with their spouse. But here's the secret. They don't let those feelings define their marriage. They remember the bigger picture and choose love even when it is hard. Example, I remember one couple sharing how they could not stand each other's behavior during the lockdown. But instead of arguing, they laughed about it and gave each other space when needed. Number 9 secret. They fight but fairly. Conflict is inevitable, but happily married couples know how to fight without tearing each other down. They stick to the issue and avoid bringing up past or using hurtful words. Example, a friend once told me, we don't yell at each other, we pause. If it gets too heated, we take a break to cool off before talking again. That's the power of respect in action. Understand that anytime you have misunderstanding or there's conflict, any hurtful words you use on your spouse can hurt that spouse. It can make your spouse to change from good to bad. And that is why when you are quarreling or you are having misunderstanding or disagreement, don't use hurtful words. And don't bring back past mistakes. Don't bring back stories that you were told that portray your spouse to be weak, to be a fool. Don't revisit the past mistakes of your spouse each time you quarrel, each time you disagree. Number 8 secret. They keep surprises alive. It is not about grand gestures. It is the little things like a note in the handbag of your wife, a love note in the book you normally know that your husband will use when he gets to the office or the business place. You can write a note there. I thank God for you in my life. I don't know where I could have been by now. I thank God for bringing you to my life. You made my world new again. Drop it in the handbag of your wife. Put it in the briefcase of your husband. Put it in the Bible of your husband. Put it in the novel you know your husband reads or your wife reads every day. Or another one. You can surprise your husband, your wife, by a spontaneous date night. You didn't plan for it. You may say you don't have the money. It mustn't be in an expensive place. Just tell your husband, tell your wife, we're not eating at home today. Let's go out and eat. You can go to an eatery. It mustn't be the big one if you don't have that money. You can buy it. Just change the environment. The most important thing is it's something that she did not expect. Your wife did not expect it. Your husband did not expect it. It's just a surprise. These surprises show effort and keep the spark alive. Your wife can come back after a long day. You need to surprise your wife with an ice cream, with something, with a candy. Your husband can come back after a hard day's job. You need to get home to meet a bottle of wine waiting to be shared with you. That surprise, it is very simple, but it is meaningful. It keeps the love alive. The thoughts of your spouse can never leave your heart. Anything you're doing, you're thinking about him or her, you will want to reciprocate. Number 7 secret. They choose gratitude over complaint. Instead of focusing on what their partner does wrong, they appreciate the things they do right. Gratitude changes everything. For example, there are couples that they have a daily habit before going to bed. They quarrel. Is it that the husband may be in the mood, the wife will knock off that mood. Each time they want to go to bed, that is when the wife will bring complaint. That is when the husband will bring complaint. Why not change it? Say one thing you are grateful for in the life of your husband. Tell him. Say one thing you are grateful for in the life of your wife. Tell her before going to bed. Now imagine the two of you going to bed with a heart full of appreciation. Number 6. They have secrets but good ones. Not all secrets are bad. Happily married couples often have inside jokes or memories that only they share. It creates a private bond that makes them feel closer. For example, one wife told me she and her husband nicknamed their tough moments. I asked her what type of nickname. She said, for example, in the midst of a tough argument, you see the husband saying, "This is Fuji house of commotion." Immediately they call each other. The husband will call the wife Uvularia, the wife will call the husband Zebudaya. They laugh over it. The next thing, if the wife now calls the husband Zebudaya, the man will now respond and say, "Alias 430. They just laugh over it. That is their secret. That's the secret name they give to each other when things are not working out well. Number 5 secret. They invest in each other's growth. They don't just love who their partner is. They support who they are becoming. Whether it is encouraging a new hobby or helping them reach a goal, they are each other's biggest cheerleader, each other's biggest fan. For example, I met a couple where the wife wanted to go back to school. Her husband worked extra hours, worked overtime as a factory worker to support her dream. And today, they celebrate that achievement together. Number 4, they prioritize intimacy beyond the bedroom. Intimacy is not just physical, it is emotional and spiritual. Happily married couples make time for deep conversations, shared laughter, and quiet moments together. Example, as a husband, whether you have kids or not, you can decide to turn off your phones or put them on silence. Maybe every Sunday evening, every Saturday evening, just to sit together with his tea, with his coffee. Just talk about life. Just joke. That is intimacy in its purest form. Number 3, they let go of being right. Winning an argument is not as important as winning in love. They choose peace over pride because they know that being right can cost a lot more than it is worth. Example, a husband once told me, "I realized I would rather have a happy marriage than prove a point in a silly argument about directions, about food, about money, about in-laws, about rent." Number 2 secret. They laugh a lot, not just laughing a lot, they laugh a lot together. Life can be stressful, but happily married couples find ways to laugh together. It may be on the phone because of your busy schedule. It may be at home. Humor makes even the hardest days easier to bear. For example, you can decide to watch silly videos together after a long day. You can decide to watch funny videos together after a long day. You can decide to watch documentary after a long day. You can decide to watch godly messages after a long day. By doing this, it is your own way of hitting that reset button in your lives. Number 1 secret. They never stop choosing each other. This is the biggest secret of all. Love is not just a feeling, it is a choice. Happy couples choose their partner every day through ups and downs, through flaws and failures. They say, "I'm still in this with you." You never stop choosing each other. Tell her, "I'm in this with you." No matter what he's passing through, no matter what she's passing through, go to your wife, go to your husband. Tell him, tell her, "I'm still in this with you." You're looking for how to pay rent. Tell him, tell her, "I'm still in this with you." There's no job coming. You're looking for how to pay school fees. Reassure him, reassure her, "I'm still in this with you." Example, one wife said to me, "After 25 years, I still wake up every morning and choose my husband. Even when it is hard." That is what love is. There you have it. 10 secrets of happily married couples they won't tell you. Love is not always easy, but it is in those little intentional choices that the magic happens. Now it is your turn. What do you think? Which secret spoke to you the most? Even if you are not married, which secret do you remember in the life of your father, in the life of your mother? Or as a married man, married woman, do you have a secret to add? Drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if this video inspired you or gave you a new perspective, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, subscribe for more relationship insights, and share it with someone you care about. Let's spread the love and make relationships stronger. One video at a time. Until next time, choose love, choose kindness, and take care. See you in my next video.